Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of like a get ready with me, but I'm trying a ton of new makeup. Some of these products are new to the market and some of these products are just new to me. So without any further ado, if you guys are interested in seeing all the new makeup that I tried and how I achieved this look, just keep watching. I have a ton of new products that I want to try out for the first time on camera. So I'm just gonna put my hair back because it's crazy what's new. So just to prime my face, I'm gonna go with my trusty NYX Angel Veil primer. I'm just gonna let the primer set in and we're gonna go ahead and go in with brows. I just spit everywhere. I got this from Ulta. I guess Benefit sent it through Ulta for being an ultimate reward person. But this is way too dark for me. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. This is in 6 and it's like super mega dark. Let's just see how this works out. It claims to be 12-hour waterproof wear and supposed to be soft and glide on or whatever. This is just a little sample that they gave you to try out. I think the original one comes with a spoolie. It's a lot bigger and you don't get a lot of product. You just get a little bit. I have another product to fill in. Oh my god, this is really dark. Okay, let's use this on the tail. It does glide on. It is nice and pigmented. I thought it was gonna be a lot like drier. This isn't the skinny one. This is the one with the teardrop shape thingy. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I like it, but I don't know. I'm not used to the shape. I kind of like the brow definer from Anastasia a little bit more. Luckily, I have a lighter brown powder to use. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo. This isn't new to the market by any means, but I've never tried the powder duos. So this is what it looks like. It's super cute packaging and I got the shade Soft Brown. Oh, it has a little mirror. This is awesome. So let's just fill in the brows. I really like this powder. What I'm actually doing is that I'm taking the darker shade on the outer half, mixing in the middle, and then taking the lighter shade in the front. So I brought you guys even closer so that I can do my eye makeup. So I'm gonna start off by priming with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, photo finish primer. I do have a new ColourPop eyeshadow and the new Moondust Urban Decay Liquid Moondust eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use these two, but you know, for the rest of the shadows, I'm gonna take the Balm Meet Matrimony. I love this palette. I don't think I've used this on camera as of yet, so let's do that. I'm taking the shade Matlin, which is this creamy with a little bit of a peach shade, just to set the primer and to kind of conceal the darkness on my eyeballs. So I'm taking the Sephora Pro Crease Brush. This is the number 10. This is on sale online. I have been obsessed with this brush. It reminds me so much of the Sigma E40. It's just as fluffy. And actually I think that the Sephora one has more give, so it's gonna diffuse the color even more. Now I'm gonna take the shade Matte Lopez. So we're just gonna take this as our first crease shade. Now we're gonna go with the shade Matte Kumar, which is kind of like, it reminds me of like a brick, like a red brick shade. I love it. So we're gonna take the same brush at first, and I'm placing it in the crease a little bit lower than where I placed the transition shade. And then I'm gonna take the Morphe E28 and build it up in the crease just a little bit more. And I'm taking this in pretty far, pretty much all the way in. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Matte Lin again. And I'm just gonna use this to hide the eyebrow and kind of clean up the shadow. I never really do this, but I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the black shade, which is Matte Ahmed. And I'm gonna take this with the Morphe 506. And I'm just gonna place this very lightly on the outer half of the crease. So this is the new ColourPop eyeshadow. This was released with like their fall, I think the Dusty Rose collection. This is in the shade Muse. It is beautiful. Oh yeah, so pretty. So I'm actually just gonna apply this with my, oh yes, with my finger. What I love about the ColourPop eyeshadows is that once you blend them and they set, they are not gonna go anywhere. So they don't crease on me or anything like that. Even though they're kind of like a creamy whipped kind of formula, it's the strangest thing. This is like the perfect eyeshadow for fall. I am in love. Look at this. I already applied some on my eye and there's still so much pigment left. It's like, it's amazing. And I'm just gonna blend in the ColourPop shadow a little bit. I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit more of that ColourPop shade, since I did blend some of it away. So I'm taking the Moondust liquid eyeshadow in the shade Chemtrail. You guys know that I love the powdered eyeshadow. They add the most perfect sparkly finish to any eye look and it just takes it to the next level. I've just heard a little bit of mixed reviews and I normally don't like cream eyeshadows, but I had to give this a shot since I love the original powder shadows so much. It has this little weird tiny wand. It's a brush wand. I guess it's good that it's small so you can be really precise with it. So I'm literally gonna pop this in the center of the lid and blend this out and pray to God that it works. Ooh, that's pretty. It is a little bit like chunky when you first apply it, but I feel like the more you blend it in, the prettier it gets and the more sparkly it gets. I like this, and it dries. It doesn't feel like tacky or gunky or weird. Me gusta, me gusta. Kathleen Lights has raved about this mascara. Recently, I went into the Kiko store and they were on sale for like $5. So I went ahead and picked it up. This is the Kiko Milano Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. My lashes are pretty long, but I like for my lashes, what the heck is this? I like for my lashes to be really black, nice and volumized, and I don't mind a little extra length, but more than anything I like volume. The wand of this reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's that hourglass shaped wand. I really like this mascara, like a lot. It can get a little bit clumpy, but I like clump. I don't mind it. Can you guys see it? They look so pretty. I will say that the Moondust cream eyeshadow, it will leave some sparkles on your face. So if you want to use this, I would recommend doing your eye makeup and then going in with your face makeup. Just a little FYI. So I have a new foundation to try that I tried once before in a sample and I don't remember exactly how I felt about it. So I decided to try it again. And this again is nothing new, but I've heard amazing reviews for people with dry to normal skin, but not so great reviews for people with oily skin. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. This is oil free. You get 1 fluid ounce, you get a pump. This is the shade Natural Beige. I'm gonna apply it with my handy dandy beauty blender. So I didn't want to use a smoothing primer or anything like that, just like a regular old primer that I know controls my oil, just to see how this blends over my pores, because your girl got a lot of pores. So it's taking about a pump and a half to do my full face. I am using a beauty blender which will soak up a little bit of the foundation, so I feel like with a brush you might need less product, but nothing applies foundation like a beauty blender. My first impression, and I say first impressions in quotations because I did try this once, I just don't remember. I really like the way it looks on the skin. It looks like skin. It looks even, you can't really see my pores. It has a really beautiful natural finish. I do feel that this is like the perfect foundation for like normal skin. It's not clinging to any dry patches that I may have. I don't have a lot right now, so I feel like if you add more foundation, you're definitely gonna get full coverage, but I don't feel like it's gonna get cakey. So actually, I'm gonna add a little bit more just to my cheeks because my cheeks always get really red. I don't know. So it's definitely buildable. It still looks just as pretty. It doesn't look any heavier. It is a beautiful finished foundation. I love the way it looks. I'm just a little weary as to how it's gonna wear on my oily skin. Let's go in with, this is the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light Eye Brightener. So it says that it immediately brightens the eye area and diffuses dark shadows while reducing the appearance of fine lines and dark circles over time. You can apply it on bare skin or over makeup. This is the Stroke of Light eye brightener in the shade Luminous 2. They have different shades. This has been around for a really long time. I've never tried it before, but I've always heard really good things. Super long. This is what it looks like. It looks like a really nice shade. It doesn't really say it's a concealer, but it's supposed to brighten, so that's my biggest problem, dark circles. I really like this wand. It's kind of like the Urban Decay wand. It's nice and flexible and flat. I can still see my dark circle peeking through here, like the darkness right here under my eye. But it does seem to brighten, and it blends in really nicely, and it doesn't look cakey, and it doesn't look heavy. My under eyes are super dry, and it's not clinging onto any dry patches, but I don't feel like the coverage is very full. It has more of like a natural finish, and it looks really pretty, but it doesn't completely conceal because I can still kind of see the dark circles. I'm gonna take a little bit more, but I feel like for every single day, if you just want to brighten a little bit and you don't have a lot to conceal, this is really nice. It's very lightweight. It didn't cake up or anything, so I'm just gonna use this to highlight the rest of my face because I feel like it's a nice, soft, subtle highlight. That literally took no effort. So 2 thumbs up for blendability. Coverage, it's pretty good. It's decent if you don't have a lot to cover, and I feel like it does brighten and look pretty on the skin. So I also got the Bare Minerals concealer. This is in Well Rested. It's another eye brightener. I think that you can just use this as a powder concealer, but I'm gonna use it to just add more brightness under my eye. Yes, this is super brightening. So that is extremely brightening. 2 thumbs up. It really does work as a brightener, and if you need like extra coverage, this is a good concealer and brightener. So I'm debating whether I want to bake or not because I have the Coty Airspun powder, which I've heard people talk about forever. Actually, I think my godmother used to use this. It smells like her. It just brings back childhood memories. I have the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's see if it gets cakey. Like, I just opened it and it's already messy. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna bake with it. And we're gonna hope for the best. I hope it doesn't get creepy under my eye. If you guys are sensitive to scents, I normally am, but I know I'm gonna wipe this away and it'll go away and I'll be fine. But if you guys are really sensitive, I wouldn't recommend this. I'm gonna let that bake, and I'm gonna go in with, this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzing powder. I actually haven't even set my foundation yet, so let's see how this blends over it. I'm kind of using this powder to contour and bronze up the skin. I'm gonna take the Morphe E47, which is this really tiny angled brush, and I'm gonna use this to contour the nose. Then I'm also gonna use the same Airspun powder. I'm just gonna wipe off what's under my eye. I will say that under my eyes, it doesn't look as dry as I thought it would. If you have like really dry under eyes, it's probably gonna dry you out a little bit. It looks flawless. Like, it looks so good. I am super surprised. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not trying that powder sooner. Let's just wipe away the rest of the bakage. And whatever's left on the brush, I'm just gonna use it to set the rest of my face. Okay, so I have some new Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blushes. Technically, this isn't new to me because I have one already, but these shades are new to me. So I have Fetish. I think I'm gonna go with Fetish. I bought Rapture, Fetish, and Indecent. But I think that for this look, Fetish is probably gonna be the best one, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna use my Morphe E4 brush. I like the color. I have the new Jouer powder highlighter in Citrine. Mine came shattered. I tried to get it exchanged. They're sold out. I don't know if they're back in stock. I tried to fix it as best as I could, but there's still like powder coming out of everywhere. You can't even see it. Can you see it there? Yeah. It's such a beautiful freaking highlighter. Like, oh my god. You guys, so pretty. I think I'm gonna get like a new one when they bring them back in stock because this is beautiful. It's very intense, very like wet looking, as you guys can tell. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighters that came out. So let's blend this in a little bit because I did go a little bit heavy. I have never tried these. This is the Jouer Longwear Lip Cream. This is one of the new shades that they released in the shade Terra. This is a beautiful, beautiful color. It's like a nude rose. These smell so good. Like, they smell amazing. So I'm just gonna give it a quick shake and let's see what all the fuss is about because a lot of people have been raving about these. This color though. So this is definitely more of a moussey texture. I said that's so weird. Texture. This is a moussey texture. It just has your basic like doe foot applicator. It's just standard. So I had to dip in again to do my upper lip. The applicator like this, it does make it a little bit awkward to apply the liquid lipstick, but it's nothing bad that doesn't let you precisely apply it. So I don't mind it. I really, really like the color. Since I am done with all my face powders, I'm just gonna take the clear brow gel from Anastasia and I'm gonna sit my brows. Okay, that's better. That was way too close. I'm gonna add a little bit of that black from the Meet Matrimony palette with an e.l.f. flat definer brush, and I'm gonna place this really, really tight on the lash line. And now I'm going to take the Morphe E36 brush and I'm going to take this shade, the Matte Kumar, sorry. Just smoke out the lash a little bit more. And finally, I'm going to take the M506 brush. I love this brush. So I'm going to mix Matte Lynn and Matte Lopez, these two. And I'm just going to like really buff out and smoke out the lower lash line. And then to highlight the inner corner, again, cleaning off the Morphe M506, I'm going to take the same highlighter we used on our face by Jouer, and I'm going to apply this in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take the same mascara on my lower lashes. This is kind of big, so I don't know if this is going to work out. Yeah, so that is it. Finally, after what feels like a really long time. I'm pretty sure I've been filming for like 2 hours. By the way, this Jouer liquid lipstick reminds me a lot of the Ofra liquid lipsticks. I just feel like this one is a tad drier, and it does transfer less, which is probably why it's a tad drier. It really like dried around my fine line, so when I smile it kind of cracks, so keep that in mind. But I really love the color. Honestly, I really like my makeup right now. I feel like it's perfect for fall, like a nice glittery. I don't know, I had a lot of fun filming this and trying out these new products that I have been stashing away, dying to try for so long. And yeah, please make sure to subscribe before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more like it. With that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.